Hello, and welcome to the Delusion Factory's Oasis. Employees like you work hard for our company from 9 to 5, 5 days a week. The Oasis is available to everyone once a week to give you a luxurious respite during your break time. Please, come on in. We've been expecting you. Are you ready? Very good. Then, please, have a seat wherever you like and fill out the form on the tablet next to the chair. The attendant whom you've requested will be with you shortly. What are you thanking me for? I haven't done anything yet. In fact, I'm probably just wasting your time with all of this. You come here often. You probably have my lines memorized by now. Oh, you don't? Then I guess you'll have to keep visiting us. Now, please, go take your seat. My apologies for having kept you waiting. I see that the attendant you requested was me. Yet again. Are you really okay with spending another session with me? That is, of course, not what I meant. Of course, you are not causing me any trouble. I greatly enjoy the time we spend together, so please never doubt that. But I just wonder if you'd ever want to try selecting a different attendant. We have collected some distinct personalities back here, and their methods of healing are just as unique. I think a change of pace might do you some good. Maybe you'll find something new that you like, or you wouldn't enjoy it at all, and you'll come running back to me with a newfound appreciation. Isn't that what they call a win-win situation? Did you already see through my plan? Oh well, I never was good at being sneaky. Anyway, I've wasted enough time. Let's get started. What course would you like today? I see your usual Friday special. You wanted to end the week on a high note. I understand completely. Then, let's start with a light manicure. Allow me to see your hands. From the looks of it, I won't have to clip any of them, but they could do with a nice filing to even them out. I will get started right away. I am glad you always pick this course. It's mostly guys who come to use the Oasis, and many of them don't see the point in getting a manicure, or maybe they're just embarrassed. So, I'm happy that there are still a few employees like you who can appreciate it. Oh, don't be silly. Even if someone else requested it, I'd still make time for my most loyal client. You would have me all to yourself. What are you blushing for? You started it. I was just trading one embarrassing line for another, but it was worth it to watch your face turn beet red. You're a proper adult, but you still have a childish side. Maybe that's why spending time with you is always so much fun. Hey, that's no fair. I already told you I wasn't trying to get rid of you earlier. Geez, you really are childish. Which reminds me, maybe we can play a quick game near the end of your course. I'll tell you more about it when the time comes. Just look forward to it. There we go. Nice and even. Now you can be fashionable while you type away. Okay. Next up is the hair massage. Is that okay? Then I'll just move behind you and get started. So, do you want to tell me about your week? It was that bad, huh? Don't be silly. You couldn't be a burden by telling me what's going on with you, even if it is all bad. Besides, the fact that it is my job, I happen to know that you are very earnest and compassionate. If something is bothering you, I can assume that it's not something petty. In fact, it's possible you are doing me a disservice by withholding such important information. Is that what you want? I am glad you understand. Now, tell me all about it. Hmm. Hmm. I see. That kind of thing is business as usual here. You're right. That last part is pretty weird. Really? They said what? That is quite concerning. Ah, so that's what that meeting was about. I've heard several rumors now, but you're the first person to be able to tell me what actually happened. I see the problem now. You have the information, and you're having trouble breaking the news to your team. But you only feel conflicted because you want the best for them. That is a respectable trait. However, if you wait too long to inform them, it will end up having the opposite effect. So let's try this. I want you to promise me if you end up feeling especially relaxed during this session, you will head back to your office and tell everyone what happened. You'll give them the whole story and find a way to put them at ease. I know that you are good at that, so don't worry. Of course, it'll be a little awkward. That's why I'm helping you unwind, so that you have the energy to do what you have to. Do we have a deal? That's good. I'm sure it will go well. Your team trusts you, and they know you'll be with them every step of the way to help them through the transition. You have this under control. But in the meantime, I'll shut up so you can properly enjoy this massage. I think that should do it. How do you feel? Then I guess we're ready for the last part of the course. Yep, it's time for the ear cleaning. Let's see how this side looks. I see, I see. And the other side? Very good. It's just the normal amount, nothing to worry about. What's with that relieved look on your face? Just what did you expect me to find? I already know you take good care of yourself on Thursday because you don't want to embarrass yourself in front of me. Oh, even though I keep telling you not to stress about coming to the Oasis, don't you realize how that defeats the purpose? You are too silly. Well, with that settled, let's begin, shall we? This week, I think I'll start with this side. Even if I call it an ear cleaning, thanks to you, there isn't much to clean. But I guess that means I can just focus on making you feel good. Did I say something strange? You turned red again. My phrasing. Well, what do you want from me? How else can I say it? Digging around with this ear pick is supposed to feel good, isn't it? Exactly. So why don't you pick your head out of that gutter and just relax? Ease all the tension that's left in your body. Forget about what you have to do after this, and just focus on the sensation inside your ear. Do you think you can do that? Of course you can, because you can do anything. Nothing can stop you. Maybe life will throw you an obstacle that slows you down, but that's all it can do, just a little roadblock, one you can easily climb over, especially with all the people you have supporting you. Okay, time to switch. I'm not sure if you need me to say this, but for the record, I am one of those people supporting you, and not just because you're my client in the Oasis. I support you because I respect you and the things you do here at the factory. Of course I mean it. Are you really hung up on something like that? Oh. Wait a second. There is something in here after all. Oh, it's so gross and slimy. I don't even want to touch this thing, but I guess I have to. Well, if I had to describe it, I guess I would call it a tumor. Yeah, a really nasty tumor formed by your doubts and worry. Whatever do you mean? This is no time for jokes. I have to get rid of all this anxiety before it spreads to the rest of your body. If you want to avoid a trip to the hospital and major surgery, just leave everything to me. A stressectomy is my specialty. Yeah, I'm surprised too. I didn't think I could say all of that with a straight face, but I managed to pull it off. Besides, I didn't say anything wrong, did I? You request my services every week because you know how skilled I am at helping people loosen up. Isn't that right? Well, or could it be that there's another reason? Something you're worried to say out loud? Hmm? I wonder what it could be. I can't figure it out if you don't say anything. Okay, you're all set. The time really flew by, so your session is almost over. Did you enjoy this week's trip to the Oasis? No need to thank me. It's my pleasure. Hmm? What's with that longing look on your face? Is there something else that I can help you with? Oh, the game I mentioned earlier. So, you really were looking forward to it. That's cute of you. Well, it's just a really simple guessing game. You'll close your eyes and I'll make a sound. All you have to do is guess what the sound was. But we don't have a lot of time, so there will only be one round. And I can't tell you the answer unless you guess correctly, so try to pay attention. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. Listen closely. Well, did you hear it? Hey, can you hear me? You're just staring off into space. That's no good. I told you to pay attention. No repeats. So the game is over. I guess that means I won. Unless you have something to say? Nothing, huh? Well, that's okay. Your face is telling me plenty. Sorry for teasing you so much, but it'll probably happen again. Okay. It looks like our time really is up, so remember what we agreed on. Talk with your team and clear up that work that you have. I know you'll do great. Have a wonderful weekend, and I hope to see you next week. Thank you for visiting the Oasis.